Hey, what's up? We are back with another video. And since this is an EDC vlog, I thought I would start it a little early just to tell you how much of a shit show it has been trying to plan this thing. So, if you didn't know, this year EDC is in October, which is a new thing. It's usually in May. I've never been before, so this is my first year going. And it's October, I'm looking at the calendar, 22nd through the 24th. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It is currently October 5th. And literally everything that could go wrong literally is. So I'm trying to put positive energy out there and hope that it all works out perfectly in the end, as it should. But I'm just gonna tell you kind of like the dilemma I've been going through for the past like week. So as I said, it's October 5th. I didn't even decide I was gonna go until like September 25th, I think, September 20 something. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go, because I know a group of people that are going and all have an Airbnb. So I was like, okay, great. First thing, they were like, okay, you need to get a shuttle pass. That's the most important thing, because tickets are easy to find. Shuttle passes like are essential, because Ubering is like so expensive and you could be sitting there for like hours waiting for one. So yeah, shuttle pass. And they're like, okay, we all have this specific, it's the mid-strip drop off, you need to find it. They sent me the link to buy it online. They were completely sold out online. So I went on StubHub and bought it. They were selling it for $180, and after fees it was like $250. So I'm really hoping that this seller is legit and it isn't a fake one, because that's like what I get most nervous about. And also the fact that the shuttle pass, I bought it in September, like the end of September, and it hasn't shipped, and it says that it's not gonna be at my house until October 20th, which is like the day before we leave, because we're leaving like Thursday night. So I'm really stressed about that, because if for some reason it doesn't work, I'm literally the only one in my entire group that doesn't have a shuttle pass. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So we're really hoping that the seller is a good person and pulls through. And then my ticket, which I thought was, oh, this is gonna be so easy, because my friend from like middle school is like, oh, I'm selling a ticket, I'll sell it to you for like 200. I'm like, oh my God, amazing. I was like, wow, this is meant to be. I asked him, he's like, oh yeah, I got a notification it shipped like end of September. It's October 5th. I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? Because he bought it for the he bought it in 2019 for the 2020 show, which got canceled. So he bought it so long ago. He texted me today, hey, so I actually ordered it to my old address. I'm like, that's in a different state, like literally across the country. I'm like, are you joking? And he's just like, no, yeah, like it'll all be good, we'll figure it out. And I'm like freaking out, because I'm like, do you know how expensive a new ticket is gonna be at this point? And you told me you were gonna sell it to me for 200. So we're trying to figure out. He says he has a friend that lives out there and he's gonna ship it out for me tomorrow, but that's only if the package is even still there. So that's how things are going for me. I will update you right before EDC to see if everything is falling into place. But right now, it's not looking good. Okay, so we have an update. It is, let me see. Also, this shit happened to me right before Hard Summer too. I had to wear a mask for a really long amount of time, like a medical one. And I got these like bumps all over my cheek. This side is worse. I don't know, this happened to me before. English. This happened to me before Hard Summer too. Go check it out in that vlog. But it's the 12th. So I have like 10 days to get rid of it. I don't know what it is. I don't even think it's acne, because I put acne medicine on it and I feel like it almost makes it worse. So I'm just not gonna touch it and we're gonna wait for it to go away. But they hurt. Like touching them, it fucking hurts. So hate that. But it's an update. I said it's the 12th and I've gotten my ticket and card. I'm so excited. Also, look it. All of my clothes have showed up. And they actually look so cute, so I don't have to like return or order anything else, which is perfect. But I wanted to do an unboxing of my ticket, even though I've already opened it. But I forgot to show it on here, so here is good. So we're gonna do an unboxing of my tickets. Okay, so this is what it looks like. When you open it, it's this little sleeve. and look at it. I actually didn't know, look at, it's like a book. I didn't know the back opened, but look how cute that is. So pretty. And then this is the front. It just has like a written thing. You can tell there's a sticker on it. I feel like they definitely, this was supposed to be like the 2021 and they just put a sticker over it to like, so they wouldn't have to print whole new boxes. Then in here is the booklet. Sorry, you like can't see me talking, but this is a booklet, which is so cute, and it like has everything in it. Pictures, tells you like what you can and can't bring in. That reminds me, I need to register my wristband. And then it gives you little descriptions of like all the different stages and the kind of music they play at them. So Wasteland, Hardstyle. I'm gonna pass on this stage, but yeah, so cool. And then it has the little slide out thingy here. And I can actually just hold it and show you this part. So this is the slide out thing, and I can show you what's in here because like by the time I post this, I'll have already gone, so I don't really care if you see my wristband number and shit. Okay, so at top is the wristband, and then it has this code because you need to register it, which I'll do after this video actually. This little like rope band, it's cute. Then they gave you some pins, and then a keychain, and then a ton of stickers. I gave some to my friends because I don't really like stickers. I don't really do anything with them. But yeah. And then this right here was bringing so much stress into my life. This is the shuttle pass. So it's like a card, the mid strip. And then it has like a QR code on the back. But this was stressing me out so much because, believe it or not, this was the hardest fucking thing to find. Tickets, you can get them anywhere. The shuttle pass, they only sell so many. And like, especially this mid strip, because I think that's like the best location. This, I bought, this was almost as expensive as the ticket. Luckily the ticket, I ended up getting, I don't know if I updated you on this. But yeah, so my first ticket I was gonna get for $200. Ended up falling through, like not really, but they lost the ticket, so I would have had to go to will call, which is a nightmare, so I didn't want to do that. And then I ended up finding a friend of a friend that was selling one for $300, which is still a really good price. But yeah, I spent $250 something on this shuttle pass. They're supposed to be like $100, but I spent like $250 because I had to buy it on StubHub. That was the only place selling them, and this was literally like the only one they were selling. But all is well in the world. I have everything I need. So now we just wait until we leave. Okay, we're back. It is Thursday, so I've been back for a few days, like really recovering. Sorry, I'm gonna open my Chex Mix. I also started a new job on Tuesday and I already quit. And I think I regret it. But aside the point, I was the shittiest vlogger. Like, I forgot to take videos of everything because it was the most chaotic weekend ever. It was like go, go, go the entire time. I like didn't have, like I completely forgot. So I'm gonna give you a walkthrough of the weekend and put in all my clips and videos that I do have. I just forgot to vlog. So Thursday we drive out there. So we leave to drive out there. Traffic isn't that bad. We get to our Airbnb at like 9:15ish. Also, pro tip, if you're going to EDC, don't stay in an Airbnb. Honestly, I think it's more expensive, but I think it's worth it to just stay in a hotel. I mean, we were with a group of like 10 people, so we thought an Airbnb would be better. But we bought shuttle passes, which I think is the best way to get in because I've heard that like Ubers and like driving in is a fucking nightmare. So I think the shuttle pass is really good. but it was annoying because the shuttle pass brought us to the Strip. So we still had to Uber from our Airbnb to the Strip and from the Strip home every night, which honestly got kind of expensive. I had to pay for like $100 Uber XL to the Strip from our Airbnb, which was like ridiculous. So if I ever go again, I'm staying in a hotel and doing the shuttle pass because then it's just easier. So we get there Thursday. In the car, we're all like, we're gonna chill and stay home tonight. Like, I don't wanna go and do anything. And then once we got there and it was only 9:30, we're like, it's pretty early. Like, why don't we just go? And so all the girls, because there was 4 girls, 6 guys, all the girls were like, we're gonna go to the club, and all the guys were gonna go to the casino. So we ended up going to Omnia because Elenium was performing, and a lot of the girls, or all the girls we were with, really like him. And since he's not performing at EDC, or like he was a special guest or whatever, but he wasn't on the lineup, we decided to go. Oh my God, it was so fun. Look. But we ended up leaving at like 4 in the morning, and I had a lot of drinks at the table, and it was one of those things that like I didn't realize that I had that many drinks in the environment, but the second I stepped out into the hotel, I was like, I need to go. I need to go home. So we went to the Airbnb. I got no sleep. I went to sleep at 6:30 and woke up at like 9, and I couldn't fall back asleep. So that did not start the weekend off right. So then Friday, we just kind of chilled at the house, ordered food from like Uber Eats, and then got ready to go. Me and my decided to match outfits every day. Friday, we went with like a neon orange and black fit. So cute. Sorry. This is my breakfast. The orange dress is from Doll's Kill, and then I wore like a black cropped puffer with it because the weather was like super all over the place. Every single night there, it would go back and forth between being cold and being hot. So I wore this black puffer, and then I had a backpack on so I could like put it on the straps if I got too hot. That day, we kind of tried to stay in our group. We didn't really want to separate that much that day. I think the first day there was like the least amount of people that we wanted to see. It was also super, super empty. Like nobody was at the first day. Like Saturday and Sunday got super crowded, but Friday was like practically empty. It was weird. So when we first got in there, we walked into the shuttle pass entrance, which is kind of by Wasteland. And we all got food because we were starving after being on the bus. And so we got food and then kind of decided to stick together as a group. Us as a group, me and like I mentioned, my friend are more into house, and everyone else in our group is like super into like bass and just wanted to listen to dubstep all weekend. So we did kind of go along with them for a lot of the people they wanted to see that day. I know some people, the first people we started off with, we went to Kinetic Field, which is my favorite stage of the entire festival. It has this huge owl. I also liked Cosmic Meadow too. Those were my 2 favorites. The only thing was Cosmic Meadow, I loved it because of the vibes. Like it was on grass, and like it was just like really, I don't know, it was very like a vibey stage, if that makes sense, but it was loud as fuck. Like it hurt your ears, like it was so loud. Kinetic Field was my favorite one just because, you know, sometimes especially like circuit grounds, like with all the screens and stuff, like it's too overwhelming. There's too much stuff going on. But like Kinetic Field, it's just a big owl, and like it's like cool to look at, you know what I mean? It like hypnotizes you. So we started off there, and we saw Loud Luxury, and then after them was Don Diablo. So we stayed for those two. Then I think we split up because I really wanted to go see Zoo. So we went to see Zoo, and then after that we met back up for Excision. We saw 7 Lions, and then last we stayed until like 5 in the morning to see Atlians, I think is how you pronounce it. Don't like dubstep, and the fact that their set started at like 5 a.m. I was like, I want to go. We didn't end up leaving like until 6 a.m. and we got to our Airbnb at like 9:30. So that just tells you, like, whenever you're leaving, like, expect another hour and a half on top, like, because it's like an hour bus ride home, and then it was another like 30-minute Uber, which was so annoying. So that night we got home at like 9:30. I think I slept like an hour or two. I could not fall asleep. I got the least amount of sleep out of everyone this entire weekend. I have the hardest time sleeping. I don't know why, but okay. So that was it for Friday. One of my favorite pictures. Right before Excision. Our friend had those goggles, and I put them on. It was so funny. Okay, Saturday. This was probably my favorite day because there was the most amount of people I wanted to see. The fits, the theme was 80s workout chic. This was such a nice day. Our group was pretty much separate the entire time. We wanted to see super different people that day. So we were pretty much separated like most of the day. When we got there, we all went to Cosmic Meadow to see Kayvon, who I hadn't heard of, but it was really good. After that, we decided to kind of walk around a little bit. We went to the mini bar, which I would 100% recommend to anybody, is to go to the mini bar. Here's a clip. So good, so much fun. And then after that, we separated and went to Alan Walker.
Let me hear you now.
That was honestly an accident. We went a little bit early to go see Tiesto, who started at 12, and Alan Walker was right before him, and I got to see Faded, which is like kind of like the only song I know by him, but it was so good. I love that song. And then as I mentioned, we were going to see Tiesto. We saw him. For probably like the first half of his set, and then we left and kind of like speed walked over to Circuit Grounds to see Martin Garrix, because unfortunately they were playing at the exact same time. So we saw the end half of Martin Garrix. Then after that, our group all met up to go see AC Slater at Cosmic Meadows. So we went there, and then I don't even remember who else we saw. I know after that we went to see a little bit of oh wait, we also saw Louis the Child, who I think was right before AC Slater, I want to say, or I don't remember. I know we saw Louis the Child also. And then we saw like the first like 5 minutes of Jaws, and we didn't really like it, so we decided to leave. He and I left early and went home and got like some good sleep, like went to bed I think at like 4, and then I woke up at like 12, which like honestly saved me. And then that same day, oh my god, stop. That same day I took a nap at like 4 for like an hour right before we left. Which brings us to Sunday. I did get a little vlog on Sunday.
We are so early for the bus. So we're pre-gaming at Bally's Casino. I have like no voice, but got some orange hair clips going on. I'll have a picture of my outfit. I'll put it in, but I've been so shitty at taking vlogs and making videos, but I'll do a whole recap when I'm home.
But yeah, the outfit, I wanted to be super comfortable, so I wore these pants from the Crypt. Also, if you haven't seen, I posted a haul of all the clothes I bought for EDC, so you can go watch that to like see everything kind of like up close. The Crypt, and then I wore this crop top from Dolls Kill, and then when we were there, we bought a pashmina kind of just to be as a souvenir that I also wore. So on Sunday, when we walked in, the first thing we did, we were like, okay, we are going to take a group photo. So we took a huge group photo before we kind of separated. And then first people we saw, 9 a.m., 9 p.m., Wax Motif. And then right after them at the same stage was Walker and Royce. Our group left, but he and I stayed for Walker and Royce. And then after that, we wanted to meet back up with our group. And they were at the Bass Pod. So we went to see Subtronics, but we met up with them way too early. It was like a whole set before, so I don't know who was on before him. And then we saw a little bit of Subtronics, but then too much, so we decided to leave the crowd and went right outside Bass Pod by the Ferris wheel, and then like their fireworks show was going off, which was so pretty. And then after that, we went to Kygo for a little bit, and then we saw the end half of Rez, went to Mala. And then the last person we saw, who did we see after Mala? Mala, and then we went to Troy Boy, which was really cool. And then we did stay for a little bit of the Slander back-to-back Said the Sky. stayed only for a little bit, and then we went home and then went to bed and woke up at like 11 to drive home the next day. So such a long weekend. I really don't see myself going back for like a year or two. Like I'm still so exhausted, like you have no idea. Solid weekend. As I mentioned, I feel like there's a few things that I would probably do differently. Next time I go, one would be for sure to stay in a hotel, but that's about it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.